I'm not the same Brooklyn you knew.
Jurassic World Chaos Theory's latest trailer revealed to us that a broker is making their own dinosaurs as well. But why exactly, and how is this important to the wider world of Jurassic? Let's find out. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 video. We now have less than 2 weeks to go until the season finally releases on Netflix. So we're continuing our content by individually breaking down scenes from the trailer that have much more significant importance than you initially thought. Today, I want to return to a specific scene that states that the broker is making their own dinosaurs. This was just something that passed by, but actually helps answer this almost decade-long question that some regular viewers have had in their mind about the Jurassic franchise. So, if you're interested in learning more, then make sure you're sticking around for the rest of the video. We're still well on our way to 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you haven't done your good deed for today, why not subscribe to the channel and help us reach that target? It doesn't cost you anything at all and helps me out more than you can imagine. Not only that, but with the likes of a 3rd season coming from Chaos Theory, a 7th movie coming next year, and 2 major video games as Jurassic World Evolution 3 and Jurassic Park Survival are both set to release within the next year and a half, I can guarantee that you're going to want to stick around here so that you don't miss any of the major upcoming content from this franchise. If you want to be the first to know, then I also suggest turning on my notifications by pressing that bell icon too. But for now, you're all here wanting to see the same thing, so once you're sat back, relaxed, and enjoying your G Fuel after using code SWERVE to save 20%, it's time to find out what is exactly happening with the broker in Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2. So Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 comes about, and whilst we only really have 2 trailers, we have a lot more information than most people are thinking. As we have been covering Season 2 since practically Season 1 released back in May, I've had the honour of covering so much content regarding this new season, and when we piece it all together, we start to realise that this story is going to be very in-depth. We already know and have had confirmed that these campers will indeed meet the broker at some point in Chaos Theory Season 2. When exactly, we don't know, but we do know that the broker and the campers are going to meet. This could be the cliffhanger of Season 2, it could be in the middle of the season, or at the very start. But at this point in time, we are still unsure on who exactly the broker is. Now there are some suspicions going about the internet, who have many names and ideas, but I think the top 2 here could be the person behind the raptor mask, or potentially Siona Santos. Why do we think this? Well, the person behind the raptor mask seems to be playing a really big plot line in Season 2, and Siona Santos is the only broker that we know exists in the Jurassic franchise. So again, makes logical sense. Plus, she got to hang out with the Atrociraptors, which also appear in Chaos Theory. Now, we were struggling to get more details about who exactly the broker is and what they've been up to, but the recent trailer for Season 2 of Chaos Theory revealed to us that the broker is making their own dinosaurs. So what exactly is this broker doing? Because by definition, a broker is the middleman. So let's say if you want to go and sell something but you don't want to sell it directly, you would then pass it on to the broker who would then find a buyer, and then your item is able to be sold in between the seller, broker and then buyer. So that's essentially what a broker is, very dumbed down. And of course that's what Siona Santos did. She bought the Atrociraptors from somewhere, she was shipping the Atrociraptors to Saudi Arabia, and then the buyer would acquire the Atrociraptors. So that's what a broker typically is. They buy, they sell on behalf of somebody else. So why is a broker making their own dinosaurs? Now, there's many reasons that this could be, some are logical, some are illogical, but to me, I feel as though this is the broker's way to make more money. That person could go ahead and simply lie. We've seen that people in this franchise love to lie quite a lot. So I won't be surprised if the broker is doing the exact same thing here. Now from what we can tell in the trailer, the broker seems to have some kind of facility in West Africa. And taking a look at the facility, we have some kind of ring platform here, which is kind of embedded. Now what this essentially could be is that this person goes ahead, makes the dinosaurs and then puts them on display for some people to watch. Kind of like a fighting ring that we saw in Jurassic World Dominion. But as we can also see in this building is that we have multiple chambers with some kind of lights going on. And what I believe those chambers to be is the scene before this in the trailer where we get to see the incubation center where the dinosaur eggs are supposed to be as well. And taking one look at them, I guess this could be just DreamWorks using assets to be reused, but at the same time they look remarkably similar to the ones that we saw in Camp Cretaceous in Jurassic World. So whether or not this is something to go off, this is your decision to make, but this could be somebody who used to work at Jurassic World, which would make this storyline even more interesting. I know Eddie, somebody who ended up dying in season 1 of Camp Cretaceous, did say that there are other guys involved, and we never really got the definition or understanding of who the other guys are. We just presumed it to be Manticore because that was the most logical sense, but there was no real strong evidence to suggest that it was Manticore. So maybe whoever the other guys were from Camp Cretaceous could be the person who's involved with the broker in Chaos Theory. There's just one little light theory here, but essentially why this scene is so much more important than you initially thought is simply because this gives us a story that follows on from the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it may not be the best movie in the franchise, but simultaneously it does set up a really good amount of stories for the franchise as well, similar to how Jurassic World Dominion also succeeded at doing that. And one specific story at the end of Fallen Kingdom was what happened to the genomes and the other dinosaurs that were shipped across the world. Now initially we take a look at some of the genomes and we do see names such as Dreadnoughtus, which you have never seen in the franchise back in 2018. And eventually we saw the Dreadnoughtus in 2022's Jurassic World Dominion in the Biosyn facility. However, what people are failing to realise is that yes, those genomes could have gone straight to Biosyn, but at the same time there are multiple other genomes being shipped across the globe, and that's how the dinosaurs have gotten around the world. Now we never really got to see anything of the sort like this, and we kind of just assumed that Biosyn was at hand of doing similar acts. However, now this seems to be the very first time we are seeing people creating their own dinosaurs and not just nabbing from InGen or Masrani. It seems like they're going first hand with this and we'll get to see the dinosaurs that the broker made. So what does this entirely mean for the future between 2022 and Rebirth? As we know, Jurassic World Rebirth, whilst it hasn't released, is set in the year of 2028 or maybe the very back end of 2027. And unfortunately, Rebirth seems to be undoing everything that Jurassic World Dominion and Jurassic World Chaos Theory have set up very, very nicely. And what they're doing is essentially moving the dinosaurs down to the equatorial line. So they're probably killing off many dinosaurs, but also forcing them to migrate to areas, which doesn't make logical sense because these dinosaurs are also bred to be able to survive in today's world. So I'm not going to get into that rant, we've already discussed it here on the channel, but at the same time, this means that something is happening between 2022 and 2028. So what does this mean with the broker creating their own dinosaurs? Well, it obviously means that other people are also creating their own dinosaurs as well, thus confirming the theory that we've had since 2018. But since people are creating their own dinosaurs, how does it lead up to Jurassic World Rebirth? Well, the only way that Chaos Theory and Rebirth can coexist together is the fact that whoever's creating these dinosaurs in this world are causing an overpopulation of dinosaurs in our world, and therefore that's decreasing the population, which is very ironic. So this scene is actually a lot bigger than we're first initially seeing. Sure, it's just a pass-by scene in the trailer, it doesn't really confirm whether it will be a big scene in the season or not, but I know for a fact people are going to watch this scene and overlook exactly its true meaning. These people are creating dinosaurs, anybody's creating dinosaurs, which could cause an overpopulation and at the same time then cause the population to decrease, which is how we get the storyline in Jurassic World Rebirth. So that's just something for you guys to think about. So there we have it. A few too many people didn't actually understand how more dinosaurs were being made and fleeing the world if only a few amount of species escaped Lockwood's Manor. Very simple, they went global at the end of Fallen Kingdom, and you can also see the genome leave that area too. So it's highly expected to see such a thing. And now we're going to get our first-hand experience of people creating dinosaurs on their own accord. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, then please feel free to like the video, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe if you're new around here to help us reach 250,000 subscribers by 2025. But most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.